Alright, so I thought I was going to have a tripod for this segment, but it's got a little bitty problem to it. It's a cheap tripod anyways. I've got to get something a little bit better. It was just an interim thing that my friend Keith gave to me. Anyways, let me turn you around so you can see what I'm looking at. So, I was having some serious problems with wheel bite on this Good Sam skateboard. I'd actually put it up on the wall for a little while just because I was frustrated with it. But I decided to bring it back down, put 10-inch trucks on it, see if that would help. And still having problems. So one of the things I did was dig out the wheel wells. I know that's probably pure blasphemy doing that with a reissue skateboard that even has Sam Cunningham's autograph on it. That's a signed copy, but I'm not one to believe in wall hangers unless they have been well used and loved and abused. That's just how I do things. These wall hangers, that one, as you can see, that's actually my son's. It was run over by a car. This one, it's not that great a board in the first place, but it's pretty, and so I hang it on the wall. This one's just waiting for a set of trucks. It will get used and abused again. But also, I like to personalize. I take everything I get and personalize it. Even my mountain bike. I painted all kinds of things on it with paint pens to make it mine. That's just how I do things. So anyways, I was trying to use this as a cruiser board because it's got 15.25-inch wheelbase on the front holes, and it just was not working out. I had tried these. These are 58s, I believe. They're Arbor wheels. Yeah, Arbor shakedowns. I just didn't feel like they were very fast. I mean, they're nice and soft, but they are slow. I tried these that came off of my son's land yacht's tugboat. These are some easy slide, easy hogs or something like that, 60 millimeter, 83A. They're still very grabby. They're not very slidey at all. Nice and soft and not incredibly fast. They're faster than the Arbors, but if I'm gonna put soft wheels on this thing, I'm gonna do these right here. These Butterballs are nice and fast. But I decided to pull out my Mini-Cubics. Now, if you were just looking at that right off, would you think that was a Mini-Cubic? Now, one of my videos before showed how I was cutting these things down. I actually turned them around. This is the back side of the wheel. Cut the front off, and then turned them around, made them a kind of a lock-in curb skater kind of shape. So I did that, and they were kind of like partially blue, partially white on the back sides. Problem is, they were nearly 67 millimeters. Now, from the factory, they're supposed to be about 65. That's what they show in their literature. My youngest son was playing with the calipers, measuring different wheels, and he measured these. These were almost 67 millimeters. They were between 66 and 67 millimeters. And I'm sorry, I can't do it. Even back in the day when I was a teenager in the late 80s, I did not use half-inch risers. I've got some half-inch risers up here. Look at those chunkers. But I don't care for half-inch risers. Back in the day, I used 3/8 inch most of the time. And that's what I like to use today. And now, of course, back then I had much tighter trucks because I did have a pair of 67 millimeter Powell-Peralta T-bones 97As. Although I did so much power sliding that I'm sure they were closer to 60 millimeter by the time I got rid of them. But anyways, I can't use anything over 60 millimeter now. I like the 60 millimeter size. Just about all of my wheels are 60 millimeter. So what I did was I took these, and the same technique I used to put these on a drill, I clamped the drill in this clamp right here, and I have this little axle thing that I put in the drill, held these wheels. I used my palm sander, and I palm sanded them down until they were 60 millimeters. So that's what these wheels are now. These old Mini-Cubics. 95A, 60 millimeter. Let me see here. I think let me see what their width is. All right, pull my calipers out. Now, just plain width, we're talking about 40 millimeters. But if we want to talk about the ride width, actual skating surface, we're just under 30 millimeters. We're about 29 millimeters. So, not bad. We'll see how they work. I skated them a little bit at the 66 millimeter size, and I did like them. They lock in really good on a curb. I do like that. Now I have done a little bit of sanding on them so that edge is not so sharp anymore, but it's sharp enough. And I did some RIT dye there, a little bit of orange, a little bit of synthetic orange RIT dye, and then a little bit of synthetic navy blue, I believe. Let me see here. What does it say? Sapphire blue, which their synthetic dyes are always darker than what they show. Obviously, look at that. That's pretty darn dark. But there again, I took these wheels the way they were, and I modified them for my own use. Life is not that long. May as well enjoy it while you're here. And if you get a hold of something that you can't use, if you can modify it to make it useful for you, go ahead and do it. So I'm going to be skating these, seeing how they do. Yeah, I did. After I dug out the wheel wells, I did spray it with lacquer to protect it. So, and I think I've showed you this before. I don't even know what these are called, but it's basically a bunch of pieces of can't even talk, sandpaper glued in a circle, and it does a really good job of digging out these wheel wells. So I like it. So anyways, this is what I wanted to update on. We'll see. Ooh, you can see where I've been doing 5/0 grinds. Right there and right there on these slappies. Got a 5/0 grinding action. Yeah, so far these slappies are okay. I don't like the fact that they will loosen up on me. If I didn't have these right here, these set screws in it, it would just move all over the place. But so far they grind good, and I like how they skate. I like the way they turn. So anyways, that's my update on this Good Sam model and my mini cubic wheels. So thank you. God bless you, and peace out.